What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic day. Just got this camera right now. The sun all of a sudden wants to shine, and I don't know, I look ridiculous. So, just got home from work. What a wild day it was, but I hope you're all having a great day, enjoying that beautiful sun out there. But look, we got a little bit of information. We're going to talk about it. You know how it goes. You have any thoughts, any questions, anything on your mind? Would love to hear from you. We got training camp. They will arrive tomorrow. The first practice will be Wednesday. I've got a little something tomorrow to break down all of the positions, all of the battles we want to look out for during this training camp period. Almost here, ladies and gentlemen. So, 45 days away. The countdown continues, ladies and gentlemen. And, a little Von Hebron for you there. And, man, I cannot believe how fast this countdown goes. But I'm excited, man. So, look, we talked about it. A lot of you have questioned, when you do this every year, and I explain it every year, it's all about, just the little things, the guarantees, all these things that don't really concern us. That's what's going on with some of these draft picks. And a lot of times, the second-round draft picks, a lot of weird stuff going on. They're trying to find their way as to what's guaranteed and not with these players. So, as I told you, be patient. Drew Mukuba will sign, and that is exactly what has happened. So Howie knows what he's doing, and we, obviously talked about these cap hits for months in advance now. I know these numbers before we even draft these players. So we talk about, what that impact is at that time. But in case you miss any of that stuff, you can go back and check it out, but I'll briefly touch on it. His cap hit was $1.3 million. We already knew that. Don't need to see it hit the books. I already know the numbers. So we are replacing him on the top 51. And now here is the Eagles cap space with all of our rookies now signed. $30,522,977. Holy hell. So, look, again, as I told you back then, months ago, probably still have around $30 million. If you don't sign anyone, trade anybody with the draft picks and all that's going on, you keep hearing, Howie's going to find out, kicking the can down the road. Oh, they got to pay this guy. Yeah, dude, we know exactly what we're doing. I promise you, Howie is a magician, dude. And, that's a lot of cap. So you're going to hear people, they have to save for Jalen Carter. No, they don't. They won't need that much of cap space. I can assure you of that. But, he'll get a big contract. He'll have a cap hit, maybe around the $10 million. Who knows? But, again, we have a lot. So if we want to do something this year, don't get ahead of yourselves. Don't let the media get you twisted. We've got that dough to do as we please. And, well, we know who's running this show, and that is Howie Roseman. So now, like we talked about during that show months ago, only a few of the players would actually be affecting the salary cap because during the offseason, it is the top 51 cap hits. That is what your cap space consists of. So let's take a look at the Eagles' top 51 cap hits for the 2025 season. And anyone in green new to the team here. So Jahad Campbell, 2.7 mil is the highest. You see Ojulari is the highest free agent at 1.67 mil. You see Mukuba all the way down there between Jalix Hunt and Kendall Lamb. But Howie, again, knows what he's doing. All of these guys under $2 million. One of our draft picks is 2.7 because he was a first-round pick, but it was pick 31. So let's effing go. Look at these numbers, ladies and gentlemen. You've got, so many players that are at such a small cap hit. You get so many people concerned about what they're making this year or how much per year and this and that and the other thing. Who cares? What you need to be concerned about is the cap hit. That is the cap space, all that stuff. That's what we are looking at. And if you see at the bottom again, $30.5 million in cap space. So they want to move some things around. They want to sign somebody, trade somebody. They can do so many things. So don't listen to the media all negative out there and talking about how we can't sign Mukuba. He's going to hold out. Eagles don't have money to do anything. Yes, we do. I wish these people would learn how this stuff works. But until then, I'll just keep doing it myself. Now, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Going to be breaking down each position by favorite training camp battles coming up this season. Cannot wait. We're going back to back, building this dynasty that we have talked about since before last season. So let's watch it all unfold. I'll do my best to map it out for you. But if you have any questions, any comments, anything on your mind after this video, would love to hear from you. Don't forget, 45 days away from Eagles football. That's defending Super Bowl champion Eagles football. And oh my Lord, I cannot wait. But I hope you're all having yourselves a great start to your week. Hope to hear from you tomorrow or maybe tonight on this video, whatever it is. Hope you guys are all doing well. You know, it doesn't have to be about football. If you need me, always here for you guys as you are for me. But have yourselves a great rest of your night. Thank you for hitting the like button, sharing, all that stuff you do to support the channel. I cannot thank you enough. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!